Just before club football resumes in full swing, we've still got some transfer news to discuss as usual, and we're previewing or talking about the best transfer news making the rounds in the past couple of days. And starting with you, Victor, I don't know if you will like this or not, but Real Madrid are considering a move for a striker in 2027. And the name I on their short list right now is Hugo Ekitike of Liverpool. And the question here is, should Liverpool consider selling if a major offer comes in? I mean, considering there is an Alexander Isak somewhere, or should this be dismissed immediately?
Yeah, exactly. There would be strong backup even if Ekitike leaves. I mean, call me maybe too optimistic, but I still think Isak will come good for Liverpool. As things stand, of course, I don't think they should sanction a move unless, yeah, stupid money is on the table from Real. Ekitike has proven his worth. He'll only get better. Let's not forget he's not even 24 yet. So I think if Real make a move next year, he will still have another 4 years of his contract. So all the cards are with Liverpool for this one. And if I were Liverpool, I would not sell him without a huge offer and only if the player himself agitates for a move.
Mm, yeah, well said. And Max, for the second time in the space of 2 weeks, Chelsea's Enzo Fernandez has once again reiterated his desire to live in Madrid, always mentioning how Madrid is his favorite city to live in at any given interview he has been in for the past 2 weeks. The question now is, should Chelsea probably cash in on the midfielder this summer?
Uh, I mean, Real Madrid is not that club that usually pay a lot for the players. They prefer to sign them for free, but when you have the player with 6 year contract, probably you would have to pay a lot. But I mean, already saw the incidents like Isak last season, for example, when the player made everybody clear that he wants to leave and specific club, and now we see pretty much the same with Enzo. And in your head, you think if you don't sell him, probably he'll perform worse and maybe don't pay the same attention for the club he's playing now, and you'll have to sell him next summer, for example, but with a lower amount of money. So I'd say at the moment he's in good shape and good age. Probably you should sell him if the player doesn't want to play for you, but you still have 6 year contract with him and you can make some adjustments, but it kind of feels like the player doesn't want to play for the club anymore.
Fair enough. And back to you again. And this is once again about Liverpool. And one of Liverpool's biggest transfer headache this summer will be replacing Salah. And on that note, Liverpool are keen on Juventus 23-year-old Portugal winger Francisco Conceição as they look to strengthen their wing options ahead of the summer. The question is, do you think this is a decent option to be considered or not?
I don't think so, especially not if that's the only signing for the right wing. He's not a bad player per se, but replacing someone like Salah with someone who has played the full 90 minutes on only two occasions this whole season, I think is just unrealistic. Conceição starts plenty of games, whether in the league or in the UCL, but he very rarely finishes them. This is in very stark contrast to Salah. Salah will be 34 soon, and only this season was he subbed off in a more significant number of matches. If Liverpool bring in Conceição, he should not be the only right winger they get. Uh, if you're not able to consistently play the full 90 in a league like the Italian one, then the Prem will be far too demanding.
Yeah, fair point. And back to you, Max. Miles Lewis Kelly, according to reports, is seeking a move out of Arsenal in search of regular first team minutes. And the team looking to sign Kelly is Manchester United as he looks to secure more first team minutes. Do you think United should push in out for this, or what are your thoughts in general?
I mean, I honestly feel like he won't get more minutes in the United squad because if you consider him as a left back, you have Shaw, Dorgu. Okay, maybe Dorgu is moving to a winger position as he was playing a couple of months, but you still have Malacia and Leon. I mean, it kind of feels like there's no space for him on the left back. For the midfield, maybe there's bigger space because at the moment you have Casemiro leaving. Also, I mean, Ugarte is not doing that great. Mount is also not the best player, and he's usually playing above. But it kind of feels like at the moment in Arsenal, he would get more minutes than in Man United because he's not proven, and Man United need a result right here and right now. So probably he's better staying at Arsenal, but maybe moving to a different club, but definitely not United.
Interesting take, right? And anyways, back to you, Victor. And this one is two questions in one. Manchester City are reportedly moving in front of the race to sign Nottingham Forest midfielder Elliot Anderson, and they plan to do this as early as before the World Cup starts. But the question here is Elliot Anderson worth the £100 million amount quoted by Nottingham Forest? And two, does he actually improve City's current options?
Regarding improvement, he's obviously better than Nico Gonzalez, and I would say he's also better than this version of Rodri. So I think he would improve them. As for the price, we need to look at this in context. First of all, he has all the attributes for this sort of money. He's young, English, full international, will definitely be at the World Cup unless he's injured, and obviously very, very good at football. Of course, it's a ridiculous amount, £100 million for crying out loud, but such is the market. Let's remember that Palace not too long ago wanted 100 million for Wharton. Can we really blame Forest for wanting just as much for a better player? I don't think so.
Yeah, fair point. But I mean, the way I look at it, for a team, for a player playing in a team battling in the relegation zone, I don't think they should have the guts to call £100 million. That's my ideology. But yeah,
If they stay up, they will not budge from that valuation.
fair enough. I mean, if Madueke can cost 50, 60, so fair point, right? For £100 million. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how that one unfolds. But now, after all the transfer news, we'll be turning our attention back to club football resuming this weekend, and we'll be previewing the FA Cup quarterfinals in another video. So stay tuned.